Yeah, Lesotho is at the southernmost part of Africa, that beautiful country. Hi guys, welcome back to Jano's Crown. Thank you so much for logging in. I really appreciate guys and I don't take it for granted. Okay, if this is your first time, you welcome to my channel. My name is Janet and I believe you are going to love every bit on this channel. Okay, so hit that red button to subscribe so that every time I upload a new video, you are going to be notified. Okay? Otherwise, without wasting any of our precious time, let us head to today's video, guys. Yes. So in today's video, guys, I'm just going to share with you who doesn't want to travel. You can be traveling for tourism, okay, visiting your dream destination. You can be traveling because of work. Yes, you can be traveling maybe for medical purposes. Okay, you might be traveling to further your studies, right? So today, let me just share some of the countries in Africa where you can visit as a Kenyan passport holder. And by a passport holder, I mean you have your passport and it should be at least 6 months valid. Okay, you must ensure you have a valid passport that should be at least 6 months before it expires. Okay, you must have a return ticket. Yes, a ticket to show that you are visiting that country, but you will come back to your country. Yes, those are requirements. So before you say, oh, I'm a Kenyan passport holder and I can travel to this country, first of all, you must fulfill the requirements. And these are the requirements. One, you must have a valid passport. Yes, your passport should be at least 6 months before it expires. Okay? Secondly, you must have a return ticket. You must have a ticket that shows that you are traveling in that country and you will come back to Kenya. Mhm. That is a return ticket. Traveling to that country and coming back to your country. So it is not that you are just going to walk in and you are like, I'm a Kenyan. No, you must have a return ticket. Third, you must have accommodation that has been booked and it is confirmed you're going to live in that hotel. So you must have hotel accommodation with you ready, booked, and in some cases you should have at least booked with a confirmation. So you book, you secure that booking with your credit card, okay? They send you a confirmation from that hotel that you're going to be in that hotel from this particular period of time to this particular period of time, okay? So you must have a confirmed booking. Those are three things I've mentioned. And then you must have a letter showing where are you going, what are you going to do in that country. If you're going for tourism purposes, you must show that you're going for tourism purposes. Okay, so you cannot just visit that country without having anything that shows what are you going to do in that country. If you're traveling to go there just for example, maybe you've gone for work, going there for a week, you must have a letter from your employer indicating you are an employee of a particular organization. Okay, you are traveling in that country for a particular period of time. Mostly they will give you, like, let me say, a week, at most 1 month. So it is not that you are visiting that country and you are going to stay there forever. No, you visit for a particular period of time. So you should have a letter, you should have something to show what are you going to do in that country. Okay, so some of these countries that you can visit as a Kenya, once you have those requirements, and remember, you also must have a valid insurance. Yes, they usually ask for valid insurance just to cover you for that particular period of time you are going to be in that country. So you must have a valid passport, you must have a return ticket. You must have a confirmed hotel where you're going to stay. You must have proof of what you're going to do in that country, such that when you go there, they know we are going to have this particular person in this country for this period of time. And you must have an insurance, yes, for that particular period of time, to show you're going to be there for 2 weeks. You must have a valid insurance that is going to be covering you during that particular period of time. So some of these countries are the East African countries. Yes, the East African countries are Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi. Okay, so for country like Rwanda, you will get visa on arrival as a Kenyan. Yes, you have these requirements that I have mentioned, then you are going to get visa on arrival. Let us get each other clearly. Rwanda, you will get visa on arrival as a Kenyan with all the requirements. Then Uganda and Tanzania, as long as you have your valid passport and valid ID that shows that you are a Kenyan, you will not need visa. But remember, you must have the requirements that I have mentioned. Okay? Then the other country is Ethiopia. Yes, Ethiopia, you will get visa on arrival as a Kenyan. And remember, you must have the requirements that I have mentioned at the beginning. Okay? So Ethiopia is another country in Africa that as a Kenyan, you can visit and get visa on arrival. We have Ghana. Yes, Ghana is in West Africa. Okay? So if you might be wondering, where is Ghana? Ghana is a West African country. We have Malawi. Malawi is in the southern African part. Yes, Malawi is in South Africa. Yeah. So if you are wondering where is Malawi, Malawi is in the southern part of Africa. Burundi. Burundi is part of East Africa. Okay. So even Burundi, you can get visa on arrival as a Kenyan. Okay. But the disclaimer is you must ensure you have the requirements that I mentioned earlier on. Okay? And we have Botswana. Botswana is in the southern part of Africa. Okay? So don't ask where is Botswana. Botswana is in the southern part of Africa. Okay? So your requirements must be with you. Yeah, you must have your requirements. Then you will get visa on arrival as a Kenyan in Botswana. Another beautiful country that welcomes Kenyans is Zambia. Yes, with Zambia, you can get visa on arrival as a Kenyan. Okay, so Zambia, you will get visa on arrival. And as I continue confirming, you must ensure you have the requirements that I have indicated earlier on. Okay, then we have Namibia. Yeah, Namibia also is on the southern part of Africa. Okay, so also Namibia is another beautiful country that as a Kenyan, you can also visit. Okay, so as I indicated as I started my conversation, you must ensure you have all the requirements. You state clearly what you are going to do in that country. Okay, once you make it clear what you're going to do in that country, then you must now embark to whichever country that you want to go to. Okay, so thank you so much. I believe that information has been insightful and it can assist you when just next time you want to visit a certain country, then you are like, oh my, where do I start? What am I supposed to do? Those are some of the things that you need to have at your fingertips. Okay, be informed. So thank you so much for watching my video. I believe you have learned one or two things and they're just going to be helpful. Okay, until the next video, guys, blessings.